On May 13, 2025, EVERGLOW Entertainment officially announced that their exclusive contract with EVERGLOW would come to an end in June. In their statement, the company said they support the members' futures and respect their decision to move forward on separate paths. After the announcement, members Sihyun and Anda went live to clarify the situation. They reassured fans that EVERGLOW was not disbanding, only parting ways with their agency. Sihyun firmly stated, "EVERGLOW is not disbanding. We're staying together as a team," while Anda emphasized, the contract may have ended, but EVERGLOW hasn't.
EVERGLOW forever, let's go!
One of the main reasons the group did not renew their contract was a message from member Irun. In March 2025, she revealed on a fan platform that she had never received any income since their debut. Her words sparked a strong reaction among fans and fueled growing distrust toward the agency. In August 2023, EVERGLOW released their fourth single album, All My Girls, their first release in nearly 20 months. Then in June 2024, they returned with Zombie. But since then, there have been no new releases, and group activities have gradually slowed down. As a result, the members' desire to pursue more active musical careers may have grown stronger. Behind EVERGLOW's departure from EVERGLOW lies a story that's both complex and, in some ways, surprisingly simple. EVERGLOW Entertainment was founded in June 2009 in Beijing as a comprehensive entertainment company. In February 2016, they expanded by establishing EVERGLOW Entertainment Korea in Seoul. In Korea, the company is considered a mid-sized agency. It manages artists such as EVERGLOW, Tempest, soloist Choi Yena, formerly of IZ*ONE, actor Lee Do-hyun, and 4 members of the boy group Zero Base One, including Jong Hao. EVERGLOW made their debut on March 18, 2019, with the release of their first album Arrival of EVERGLOW, featuring the title track Bon Bon Chocolate. But looking back at their journey, it's possible to understand one of the key factors that led to their current situation. Just as EVERGLOW was starting to grow their domestic and global fanbase, Korea reported its first case of COVID-19 on January 20, 2020. By March, fan meetings, concerts, and overseas activities had been heavily restricted. Live performances and tours were cancelled. Merchandise and album sales declined. And opportunities for TV appearances and promotions also dried up. EVERGLOW only had about a year after debut to engage with fans through live events. Then, almost immediately, the COVID-19 era began, cutting off direct interaction with their audience. Although the group had attracted global fans from the very beginning, it wasn't until 2023 that they were finally able to begin their tours in North America and Europe. In 2022, EVERGLOW faced a significant controversy involving member Irun. On January 2, during a fan signing event in South Korea, the Korean members greeted fans with traditional deep bows to celebrate the new year. However, Irun, the group's Chinese member, chose to perform a traditional Chinese gesture instead, standing upright and placing one hand over the other. This action sparked a wave of reactions online. On China's Weibo platform, netizens rallied behind Irun, using the hashtag #WangIrun, Chinese people don't kneel. Meanwhile, some Korean netizens criticized her choice, suggesting that she should have followed local customs, echoing the sentiment, "When in Rome, do as the Romans do." Following the growing controversy, EVERGLOW Entertainment announced on January 9 that Irun would be taking a temporary hiatus to visit her family and focus on her studies in China. She remained there until November, when she returned to South Korea and resumed activities with the group. During Irun's absence, EVERGLOW continued as a 5-member group. However, 2022 proved to be a quiet year for them, with no major hits and limited activities. After releasing Pirate in December 2021, they made a comeback in August 2023 with their 4th single album, All My Girls, featuring the title track Slay. This marked their first release in nearly 20 months. In June 2024, they released their fifth single, Zombie, but have not released new music since. Starting in 2023, EVERGLOW embarked on their All My Girls tour, performing in the US and Mexico. In 2024, they launched the Pulse and Heart Tour, visiting the US, Mexico, and Brazil. In 2025, they held a concert in Tokyo, Japan. However, with venues ranging from 1,000 to 4,000 seats, these performances did not generate significant revenue. EVERGLOW Entertainment has faced significant challenges with album sales in recent years. EVERGLOW's album sales peaked in 2021 at 94,000 copies, but declined sharply to 5,200 in 2022, then slightly recovered to 44,000 in 2023, and 33,000 in 2024. In 2023, while EVERGLOW sold 44,000 albums, other girl groups saw much higher sales. Twice sold 1,670,000 copies, G-Idol 1,700,000, IBU 2,100,000, aespa 2,140,000, and New Jeans 2,230,000. EVERGLOW's financial statements reflect these challenges. From 2022 to 2024, the company's revenue was 20.8 billion, 16 billion, and 23.7 billion Korean won respectively. Operating profits were 550 million, a loss of 3.7 billion, and 640 million Korean won. Net profits were 160 million, a loss of 3.45 billion, and a loss of 550 million Korean won. These figures suggest that EVERGLOW's financial situation has been strained, making it difficult to provide substantial profit distributions to EVERGLOW members. In March 2025, Irun, a member of the K-pop group EVERGLOW, made a startling revelation to fans via the Bubble platform. She disclosed that since the group's debut in 2019, she has not received any income. Despite this, Irun expressed her unwavering passion for performing, stating, "I love being on stage, but in reality, my income is zero." She emphasized her commitment to preparing for performances, even in the face of financial challenges. This disclosure sparked widespread discussion among fans. Some speculated that EVERGLOW's limited activities and constrained tour revenues might have contributed to the lack of earnings. Others criticized the agency, EVERGLOW Entertainment, for a perceived lack of transparency regarding the group's financial arrangements and for not providing sufficient information to the members. Irun's candid admission has reignited conversations about the financial structures within the K-pop industry, highlighting the need for greater transparency and fair compensation for artists.
This could mean
In the K-pop industry, disputes over profit settlements have surfaced time and again. One of the most high-profile cases occurred in 2009, when three members of TVXQ, Jae-jung, Yoo Cheon, and Jin-soo, filed a lawsuit against SM Entertainment. They challenged the legality of a 13-year-long exclusive contract and criticized the unfair profit distribution system. The court granted a temporary injunction, and the three left the group to continue as JYJ, while Yoonho and Changmin carried on as a duo under the name TVXQ. This case became a turning point for the industry. In its aftermath, the Korea Creative Content Agency introduced a standard contract template, and the government moved to restrict idol contract lengths to 7 years or less. It marked the first major step toward reforming artist agency agreements in K-pop. Just a few years later, in 2014, another storm hit SM Entertainment. Chris, the leader of EXO-M and a Chinese member of EXO, filed for contract termination, citing health issues, lack of communication, and dissatisfaction with how profits were handled. 6 months later, Luhan followed with a similar lawsuit, and a year after that, Tao did the same. In a short span of time, EXO lost all 3 of its Chinese members. The fallout was massive, not just emotionally for fans, but also economically for the industry. The case became a cautionary tale about the risks of expanding K-pop into China and sparked an industry-wide debate on how to balance individual freedom with corporate investment. More recently, in 2023, the girl group 50/50, who made headlines as the fastest K-pop girl group to chart on Billboard, faced internal collapse at the height of their success. All 4 members filed for an injunction to suspend their exclusive contracts with Attract, their agency. Their reasons included a lack of transparency in profit settlement, poor health and schedule management, and a breakdown of trust. But this case didn't stop at artist versus agency. It turned into a multi-layered dispute involving external production company The Givers, allegations of producer hiring fraud, and conflicting claims of intellectual property ownership. Eventually, only one member, Kina, remained with the agency, while the others left. However, the lawsuits are still ongoing. The 50/50 case demonstrated that even rookie groups are not immune to settlement issues. It also reignited concerns about whether small and mid-sized entertainment companies possess the capacity and credibility to manage artists responsibly and transparently. These 3 cases, despite differing backgrounds and circumstances, share a common lesson. Without transparent contracts, clear accounting of income and expenses, and fair profit distribution, no amount of popularity or success can be sustained. For EVERGLOW, the revelation that members received 0 income over 6 years of dedication is understandably disheartening. In contrast, New Jeans reportedly earned approximately 5.2 billion Korean won, about $3.8 million USD, per member in 2023, and IU earned around 30 billion Korean won, about $20.4 million USD, in 2024. The critical question is whether EVERGLOW's members were provided with sufficient information to understand and accept the financial details. If Iran and the other members had been fully informed and accepted the situation, then their decision to part ways with Yuehua Entertainment could be seen as a rational choice within the principles of capitalism. EVERGLOW stands as a group with numerous strengths. Their international appeal, particularly in North America and Europe, is evident through successful tours and chart-topping tracks like Dun Dun, La Dida, and First, each amassing over 100 million views on YouTube. Their clear performance-driven concept, combined with members' strong live vocals and stage presence, positions them well for solo or unit activities. With their contract with Yuehua Entertainment concluding amicably in June 2025, new agencies face minimal contractual risks in potential collaborations. However, publicized financial disputes have led some industry stakeholders to perceive them as a group with potential challenges. Despite this, the prevailing sentiment attributes these issues more to agency management than the artists themselves. Domestically, EVERGLOW's performance metrics, such as music show wins and fanbase size, trail behind some fourth-generation peers. Consequently, mid-sized or globally focused labels might be more inclined to engage with them than major domestic agencies. Looking ahead, EVERGLOW's future can be envisioned in 3 potential directions. First, the group may continue together. Although all 6 members have chosen not to renew their contracts with Yuehua Entertainment, they have expressed a strong desire to maintain the group's unity. This opens possibilities for operating as an independent group or collectively signing with a new agency. Second, individual members might pursue solo or unit activities. Iran has already embarked on solo endeavors in China, releasing her single Call in August 2022. Si-hyun, with her experience as an MC, is set to debut in acting with the television series Salon de Homes in 2025. While there is no official information about solo or unit projects for Mia, Asha, Anda, or EU, their individual talents suggest potential for such endeavors. Third, the group could explore opportunities through global platforms. While there is no official information about collaborations with entities like 88 Rising, Wake One, or CJE&M, such partnerships could facilitate a reformation of the group and a resurgence through tour-focused activities. Each of these paths presents unique opportunities and challenges, and fans eagerly await official announcements regarding EVERGLOW's next steps. Looking ahead, the members of EVERGLOW have various potential paths based on their individual strengths and experiences. Sihyun is known for her stable live vocals, friendly image, and variety show experience. She is set to make her acting debut in the upcoming drama Salon de Homes, airing on June 16, 2025. Mia is recognized for her powerful performances and vocals. While there is no official information about her pursuing roles as a choreographer or creative director, her skills suggest potential in these areas. Yuehua has showcased her rap skills and songwriting abilities within EVERGLOW. She has also modeled for brands like Stair Shoes, indicating potential in fashion-related endeavors. Onda is known for her bright image and dance skills. While there is no official information about her focusing on content creation for Japanese or Southeast Asian markets, her appeal suggests opportunities in these regions. Asha possesses a tall stature and has experience in modeling. There is no official information about her participating in global project girl groups, but her attributes make her a strong candidate for such opportunities. Iran has been active in China, releasing her solo single Call Call in August 2022 and appearing on variety shows. While there is no official information about her pursuing acting roles or participating in Korea-China joint projects, her background suggests potential in these areas. Fans continue to hope that EVERGLOW will remain together as a 6-member group under a new agency, preserving the group's unique identity and chemistry. Can the members of EVERGLOW continue using their group name after parting ways with YUEHua Entertainment? According to the Korean Intellectual Property Rights Information Service, KIPRIS, the trademark EVERGLOW is registered under YUEHua Entertainment Korea Company, Limited, encompassing areas like music, entertainment, and merchandise. This means that the members cannot independently use the name EVERGLOW without obtaining permission or transferring the trademark rights from YUEHua Entertainment. There are precedents in the K-pop industry regarding such situations. For instance, the group Beast, originally under Cube Entertainment, rebranded as Highlight after leaving the agency due to trademark issues. In April 2024, Highlight reached a mutual agreement with Cube Entertainment regarding the use of the Beast trademark, allowing them to use it again. Similarly, Source Music's attempts to trademark G-Friend were rejected by the Korean Intellectual Property Office. Consequently, former members Sinbi, Eunha, and G formed a new group named BBG under BPM Entertainment. As of now, EVERGLOW is in search of a new agency. Reports suggest that multiple entertainment companies have shown interest in the members. The group has expressed a strong desire to continue their activities together, and fans are wholeheartedly supporting their journey. We hope that this parting with YUEHua Entertainment leads to positive outcomes for both parties involved.